SUMAC functionality is built around creating partnerships where there are two roles, a mentee and a mentor or equivalent. But in peer-to-peer or buddy schemes, you don't have two different roles, just participants who you want to match, without either being the mentor or coach or having any seniority. However, we can work with existing SUMAC features to create a simple and very effective workaround that will allow you to run a buddy scheme. In this video, I'll take you through the process step by step to set up and run a peer-to-peer scheme, which for this demonstration I'm calling a buddy scheme. Step 1. Go to Scheme Settings and then go to the Basic tab, which displays by default. Configure the settings as you would for a normal scheme, but in the Mentor role box type Buddy 1, in the Mentee box type Buddy 2, and in the Dual role box just type Buddy. An important tip, make sure the CC email options are toggled to No. When you've completed matching, you can toggle these back on if you wish, but right now, much better to switch these off so you're not flooded with copy emails when the partnerships are created. Step 2. Go to the Matching tab in Scheme Settings. Scroll down and click on the link to open up the settings for auto matching. Set a date and time for auto matching to run. If you're going to use matching criteria to help create high quality partnerships where matching takes into account member preferences, then set the first auto matching quality threshold at a suitable point, say 50%, and the second threshold lower at say 15%. If the quality of partnerships is not an overriding concern, then set both of the auto matching quality thresholds to 0%. That will ensure that as many partnerships as possible are created. If you want to review the proposed partnerships before they're created, toggle the review option to yes. When auto matching has completed, you'll receive an email asking you to review the matches, which you'll find in the bulk matching screen. If you want SUMAC to just go ahead and create the partnerships once auto matching has run, then toggle the review option to No. Step 3. Still on the Matching tab, scroll down to the Programmable Matching Workflow. If you want the buddies in each partnership to review and accept the proposed partner before the partnership is confirmed, then set the first option to Provisional. The Provisional Offer email can then either be sent manually from the partnership's data screen or from individual partnerships or automatically. Both partners in each partnership will then need to accept the proposed partner using a link in the email before the partnership goes live. If you want the new partnerships to be set to live straight away, then choose Live. The confirmation email can be sent manually from the partnership's data screen or from individual partnership profiles, or can be sent automatically. You decide how this process flow works and how much of it is automated. The simplest, quickest and least effort approach is to set up this process flow. When partnerships are created, set them to live and automatically send the confirmation email. Now let's move on to step 4. Go to the Sign Up Form tab. Configure the sign up form as you would with any other scheme. Add the information text and questions as required so that you can gather the information you need from your scheme members. If you want to match people into partnerships based on their preferences, then set up your preference questions in the same way you would for any other program. The critical thing here is that in the member type selection field, you disable the mentor and mentee roles, Buddy 1 and 2, so that members can only sign up as Buddy. In the background, this means they're all dual role members who can be matched both as a mentor, Buddy 1, and as a mentee, Buddy 2. This is what enables us to create two separate groups within our total membership, and then match members of one group with members of the other to create our buddy partnerships. On to step 5. Once you've finished configuring your sign-up form, go to the Email Templates tab and edit the standard system emails as required. That's pretty much all you need to do to set up your buddy scheme. You can find more information about all the features in Scheme Settings in the Getting Started playlist. Step 6. You can now propagate the URL to the scheme sign-up form so that people can join your scheme. And once you have members populated into your scheme, you can move to the next step, which is setting things up so that auto matching can create the partnerships. Step 7. Before auto matching runs, you need to do a little bit of work to divide your membership into two groups. go to the Members Data screen. You'll see that all members have two roles, Buddy 1 and Buddy 2, and that they're all available for matching in both roles. What we're going to do is make half of the members available as Buddy 1 and unavailable as Buddy 2, and the other half the reverse, available as Buddy 2 but unavailable as Buddy 1. At the bottom right hand side of the Members Data screen, you can see how many members you have in total, so you know how many will be in each of the two evenly numbered groups. So if you have 100 members, you want 50 in each group. At the bottom left of the Members Data screen, set the table to display all records. Sort the member records alphabetically by clicking on the arrow in the Name column header. Now change the display to show 50 records. Because the records are sorted alphabetically, this will display the first 50 records. Select all 50 using the tick box at the top of the table. Now go to the Action button that says Buddy 1 Availability and change this to Unavailable. If your scheme has more than 100 people, then repeat this for the next 50 records by clicking through to the next page of records, and then continue until you've changed the availability status of half of the total membership. Then continue to the next 50 members. This time, change their Buddy 2 availability to unavailable, and then continue through the rest of the pages, changing availability status likewise until the second half of your membership have had their Buddy 2 availability changed. You now have two equally sized groups within your membership, and when auto matching runs, it will match one half with the other half, and you'll have your full set of peer-to-peer partnerships.